Welcome back to RVP Auto1, your go-to spot for all things luxury, performance, and precision. Today, we're diving deep into the epitome of opulence on four wheels, the 2025 Mercedes-Maybach S580. Buckle up, because this isn't just a car, it's an experience on wheels. From the moment you lay eyes on the 2025 Maybach S580, it makes a statement. The design is bold yet dignified. The massive grille, finished in chrome with the Maybach vertical slats, doesn't shout, it whispers power with absolute confidence. The dual-tone paint scheme immediately sets it apart from any standard S-Class. Every inch of the exterior is sculpted to announce wealth, class, and authority. Whether it's the distinctive hood ornament, the ultra-polished wheels, or the seamless integration of chrome accents, this Maybach doesn't just arrive, it makes an entrance. Slide into the cabin, and the real magic begins. This is more than just a luxurious interior, it's a sanctuary. Mercedes has taken craftsmanship to an entirely new level. Hand-stitched Napa leather wraps around nearly every surface. Even the headliner feels like something you'd find in a five-star suite. The ambient lighting system offers 64 customizable colors, wrapping you in whatever mood you want. Reclining rear seats, of course, but in the S580, they're closer to first-class airline pods, complete with heating, ventilation, massage, and even a calf rest. The rear seat experience is so indulgent, you might forget there's a driver in the front at all. Up front, the 12.8-inch OLED touchscreen seamlessly integrates with the MBUX infotainment system. It's intuitive, responsive, and visually stunning. You get wireless Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, navigation, biometric fingerprint authentication, and voice controls that are actually useful. The digital instrument cluster behind the wheel is equally gorgeous, customizable, sharp, and flowing with real-time driving data. But this is a Maybach, and that means it's not just about comfort. The 2025 S580 comes with a 4.0-liter V8 biturbo engine paired with a 48-volt mild hybrid EQ boost system. The result? A silky 496 horsepower and 516 pound-feet of torque. But forget 0 to 60 times, though, for the record, it does it in just under 4.8 seconds. What really matters is how this car delivers its power. Smooth, effortless, graceful. You don't drive the S580, you glide in it. Thanks to Mercedes, Airmatic air suspension and e-active body control, the ride is near perfect. Bumps, potholes, rough patches, they're all ironed out like a freshly steamed silk shirt. This car predicts the road ahead and adjusts accordingly. Steering, light but precise. It's as though the Maybach reads your mind, always one step ahead, always putting you in the exact comfort zone you need. Sound. That's handled by a Burmester 4D surround sound system that literally vibrates the seats to match your music. Whether you're listening to classical, hip-hop, or a podcast, the acoustics are on another level. It feels less like listening and more like immersing yourself in audio bliss. Let's talk tech and safety, because the S580 is brimming with it. You get the full suite of Mercedes-Benz's driver assistance package. We're talking adaptive cruise control, lane keeping, active blind spot assist, automatic emergency braking, even a semi-autonomous driving mode that makes long road trips feel like a breeze. The augmented reality head-up display is a futuristic touch, projecting navigation instructions directly into your field of view, like something straight out of a sci-fi movie. Of course, personalization is key in the Maybach world. From custom stitching and wood trims to exclusive color palettes and even monogrammed seat pillows, nearly every inch of the S580 can be tailored to your exact taste. Want a champagne fridge in the rear? You got it. Silver-plated flutes. Naturally. The car is less about transportation and more about lifestyle. Now, when it comes to pricing, this kind of luxury doesn't come cheap. The base price hovers around $200,000, but with customization and options, you could easily tip well into the $250,000 range or beyond. And frankly, if you're in the Maybach market, that's probably a footnote in your financials. Fuel economy. Well, you're not buying this for efficiency, but thanks to the mild hybrid system, it does offer slightly better figures than you'd expect from a twin-turbo V8. You're looking at roughly 17 miles per gallon in the city and about 25 on the highway. Not bad for a full-size, ultra-luxury sedan with nearly 500 horses under the hood. Compared to its rivals, think Bentley Flying Spur or Rolls-Royce Ghost, the Maybach S580 brings a unique blend of German precision and modern tech. The Rolls feels more like a traditional palace on wheels. The Bentley, more like a gentleman's GT cruiser. But the Maybach, it balances both worlds: comfort and performance, elegance and innovation, classic and cutting edge. One of the most overlooked parts of this vehicle is the driver's experience. Many think Maybachs are just for being chauffeured in, and yes, the backseat is undeniably the star. But if you enjoy driving, this car rewards you. It feels solid, responsive, and powerful, yet always refined. You're never disconnected. Instead, you feel like you're piloting something grand and graceful. The little details make the difference. The power closing doors with soft close. The seamless integration of tech that never feels intrusive. The scent system that pumps custom fragrances into the cabin. Even the way the LED lights sparkle in the headlamps, it's all intentional, and it all comes together in one beautifully orchestrated package. If luxury could be bottled, it would probably smell like the inside of a Maybach. It's hard to quantify just how elevated this car feels until you sit inside, start the engine, and just listen, or rather, not listen, because it's whisper quiet. That silence is worth its weight in gold. The kind of silence that only the most advanced engineering can buy. For those wondering whether the 2025 Mercedes-Maybach S580 is worth it, here's the answer. If you want a car that doesn't just transport you, but transforms every journey into a luxury experience, there's nothing quite like it. It's not for everyone. It's not supposed to be. But if you're the kind of person who appreciates craftsmanship, tech, power, and the finer things in life, the S580 delivers all of that, and more, in one flawlessly built package. This isn't just the top of the S-Class range, it's a class of its own. Where the ordinary ends, the Maybach begins. It's not about showing off, it's about knowing what true luxury feels like. Thanks for tuning into RVP Auto1. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the 2025 Mercedes-Maybach S580, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss out on our latest reviews. Drop a comment below: would you choose this over a Rolls or Bentley? We want to hear your thoughts. Until next time, drive safe, drive smart, and as always, stay classy.